friends, now let us have a discussion about the moon, the story of the moon. Here it is, even now also here it is about to, the evening, moon is about to come. This is a discussion about the moon. The two boy and a girl are seeing the moon, saying Chandamama Rave, Jabilli Rave. In the olden days, mothers used to, when they are giving food to their children, they used to show the moon and say, Chandamama Rave, it's a mama to us, it's an uncle for us. This is a kind of culture. In this culture, Chandamama, we call it as mama. So, that is a kind of bond we have with the moon. Because every one of us love to see the moon. And in the night, in the sky, the bright element, the bright thing what we see in the moon is the moon. In the daytime we have the sun, and in the night we have the moon, as well as the stars. So that is a beautiful thing. I request all the children, have the fun of seeing the sky in the night. Don't be always busy with your smartphone, busy with watching the TV, busy in your own this thing. Just come outside. Just see, look at the stars, look at the sky, look at the moon. Enjoy it, try to count, try to enjoy this. This is an observation of the nature. It's going to make you nature friendly. We are part and parcel of this nature. Today, the person is trying to move away. Don't move away from the nature. The most beautiful thing is the nature. Live in the nature. Understand the nature. Right, now coming to the moon. You just after the class is finished, sit with your mother, sit with a calendar and observe what all the festivals we are having. And on that particular festival day, what is the moon? What is the shape of the moon? Most of the festivals we have on a Paurnami, that is on a full moon day, or Amavasya, on a new moon day, or Ekadasi, that is the 11th day. Ekadasi, das means 10, Eka means 1, 1 plus 10, that is 11, the 11th day. Because on the day of Amavasya and on the day of the Paurnami, the moon, sun and the earth are all on the same straight line. So that is an energetic day. That day the energy is more in this universe. That day the energy is more on the planet. On that day, if you go to the ocean shore and sit, the height of the tides is more. The height of the tide increases because of the energy. That shows that it's more energetic day. In some cases, if any mad person is there, on that day he will be more mad. People will be telling that. On that day he is more, means what? Means the energy is more in the environment. And in this culture, those days are celebrated as festivals. This culture celebrates every day. 365 festivals are there, but today we cannot celebrate all. But these special days, the festival days, you just open the calendar and see. Means our life is completely related to the movement of the sun, movement of the moon, plays a key role on our body. The impact is there on our body. Moon takes nearly about 27.3 days with respect to the earth to complete one revolution around the earth. When you are standing on the earth and sea, it is 27.3 days. When you are standing on the sun and sea, it is taking 29.5 days. With respect to sun, it takes 29.5 days to move around the earth. So my dear friends, with respect to the earth, it is 27.3, and with respect to the sun, if you are standing on the sun, it is 29.5. Both are correct. And that discussion again in detail we'll do it later. On the day of Ekadasi, moon, the sun and the earth, these are at right angled. They are making a right angle triangle. That's the reason why these two Ekadasis in our culture mostly go with fasting. Half day fasting, full day fastings. Ekadasi is a day where this body is meant for cleaning, its cleaning process. And Ekadasi is an auspicious thing. See, there is a Shukla Paksham is there, Krishna Paksham is there. After the session, you ask your mother what is Krishna Paksham and what is Shukla Paksham. for 1 month, have the habit of come outside, see the moon, take a paper, draw the shape of the moon. Every day the shape of the moon is changing. You have a question to yourself, observe why the shape of the moon is changing. What is the reason behind it? What is the reason why the shape of the moon is changing day to day? You just think about it. You don't expect an answer. You think to yourself why it is changing its shape. What is the reason behind it? Right? And we get the eclipse, that is Grahanam, Chandra Grahanam, eclipse. Mostly we see the solar eclipse happens on a new moon day, that is Amavasya. The lunar eclipse happens on a full moon day, that is Paurnami. These days are very energetic days. In our tradition, today we are taking weekends as Sunday as a weekend. No. In our tradition, the weekend is these Amavasya and Paurnamis, these are the weekends. Because that day is a holiday. Amavasya and Paurnamis are given holidays for children. Because to just spend some time for themselves. These holidays are spent to observe themselves, to spend time for themselves. Because in the whole day, we give time for everything around us, but we don't spend time for ourselves. So these are the 2 days where we must give some time for ourselves, sit for ourselves, observe our own thoughts, observe our own movements, observe our own body, observe our own thought forms in silence. This is the thing what our Maharshis have done. So my dear friends, moon is considered as our mama, and we have a great relation with moon. And you just observe all the festivals after the session is finished. And Pradama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, in that way, Chaturthi, Panchami, you just see the calendar. Get the names, the first day of the, second day, third day of the moon. The different names are given. Try to understand it. Sit with your grandmother. Your grandmother is a great teacher in this particular aspect. So, my dear friends, daily have the habit of seeing the moon, daily have the habit of seeing the stars, come outside, have a nice outside breeze. Mostly the village children will do it, but the urban children will miss the nature. Don't miss the nature. Most beautiful thing. Thank you.
In the given lesson, we have discussed about the moon. Okay? All of you turn your papers and see in your papers. The moon is like a big ball, just like our earth. The moon has mountains, just like our earth. But the moon has no water. It has no air. It has no plants or animals. No men live on it. So is the moon really like our earth? Okay, let us see the exercise part now. The moon looks like a big mountain or a ball. It looks like a big ball. Second one, the moon has no mountains or water. The moon has no water. Third one, plants or nothing can live on the moon. Nothing can live on the moon. Fourth one, men live on the earth or on the moon. Men live on the earth. The moon is or is not really like the earth? Is not really like the earth. Okay, now let us see the matching. Moon, ball, water, plants and animals. Where is the moon here? See, this is the moon and this is ball. See, this is the ball, eighth one, ball. Next, water. See, this is the water. So, next, plants. These are the plants. Next, animals. See, these are the animals. Okay, now let us discuss some new words that we come across in the given story. First one is moon. Second one is big. Third one, mountains. Fourth one, earth. Fifth one, water. Sixth one, plants. Seventh one, animals. Eighth one, men. Ninth one, really. 10th one, ball. Okay. Now I request everyone to note down the same words in your answer book and practice them reading and writing. Thank you, children.